Alright, so today we're going to be taking a look at my absolute favorite Dokkan event ever. And I know a lot of people like to talk about this event, and a lot of people love it for the exact same reason. I'm not like that. My reason for liking it is just, I like Trunks a lot. Not as much as Vegeta, but I fucking love Trunks. That's my only reason for loving this event. That and when I first started grinding it, I remember I would always listen to Trunks' theme, both the Kai version and Hikari no Willpower, which was, I guess, his original theme, you could call it. And the nostalgia with this event is just great. And I see why people love it. If it would load. Hello? Oh, okay, there we go. I mean, you can grind training items, you can grind this Trunks, whose TUR is actually pretty good. I'll be going over it in a second. And you can grind these two, which I recommend grinding Ader the most, because he boosts your defense, I believe. While Bulma boosts attack, I always think that that defense is always better than boosting your attack. I'd rather, be knowing that I can tank a hit, other than just knowing that I can deal damage. Unless I know that I can take out said opponent before he can hit me. Also, you can also awaken the Tech Gohan with this event as well, but pretty much everybody knows about it. Right, and firstly I want to take a look at the TUR Trunks. Since it's not out on Global, not many people know about it actually. I've run into a lot of people that don't know that it actually Dokkan, so let's go over it. Alright, so let's take a look at the TUR Trunks. And Jesus Christ, this art. It's so good. This is from when he fought Androids 17 and 18 when he went back to the future. That's when he killed them. And oh my god, it's such a good art. Okay, so his leader skill is almost like a God Leads, except it doesn't give you ki, which, if you have a int team that, gives each other ki and whatnot, this could be good for you if you don't have a better lead. But I myself, I have the Gohan, so I don't really need it. And he causes supreme damage. Also, I like his passive, because attack up 70% when facing 2 or less enemies. It makes sense to give it to him, because, he fought the 2 androids, then he killed one of them, there was only one left, facing 2 or less enemies. So, he gets Fierce Battle, so he's not a rebirth, he's an actual Dokkan. He has Dismal Future, so he could link up with Rose, Mai, some other variations of himself, I believe, and that's about it. I'm not sure if Samazu has Dismal Future. I don't own any Samazu cards, except for Merged, but I don't really use it. He also has Prepared for Battle, Royal Lineage, Super Saiyan, the Saiyan Lineage, and Golden Warrior. So, his links are nice, and he's finally going to be hitting pretty hard. Because, as you may have seen if you watched my LR Goku video, he did not have hard games at all. Alright, so now we're going to be going back to Dokkan. Alright, lastly what I want to talk about is just how absolute fucking shit the drop rates on these events are. Watch, I'm going to do... I think the Gohan one is the Last Fighters. Gohan and Android 18 and 17 are going to be a pain in your ass when you're trying to grind these medals. Because, one, Gohan doesn't like to drop. I don't know if it's just a me thing or if it's with everyone, but he doesn't like to drop for me. And if he drops, it's always 1, which pisses me off because this bitch says 2. And then with the androids, Android 17 drops almost all the time for me, but 18 doesn't drop at all. Vegeta and Cell are alright. They drop all the time. But when it comes to these 3, oh, you're going to be grinding for a while, so I hope you have stones or a lot of patience. Watch. Here, let me take on Gohan just to show you how bad it is. Let's see. Okay, good. No, not what I meant, not what I meant. There we go. Alright, where's my Agil? Where is Agil? There we go. Alright, just watch. See, I don't think that this is actually true, but at one time I ran the whole thing carefully and didn't take any damage from the map, and it actually dropped 2. I think that may have just been me being lucky, a good coincidence. But I'm just gonna cash it off as a coincidence. Okay, let's go over here. And let's fight Gohan. Ah, I should have brought the LR androids. Then it would have made sense. Missed opportunity right there. Right, and it's not hard to finish him off if you have a good team. I remember back in the day, it was so fucking hard doing this event. That's also why I didn't bother with maxing out Trunks' super, because I could barely beat Trunks, and I remember Vegeta was a nightmare, and this was back in my noobish days, so I used like 2 stones to beat Vegeta with my horrible team. Also, another thing, back when I was like barely starting Dokkan, and when I barely did this event, I had a thing for like making my teams based on characters that I really liked. So I had Resurrection of F, Physical Vegeta as my lead. And see, no medals. I could do this like 5 more times and still no medals. But I won't, because then it'll just get boring. But anyways, I had the Physical Resurrection of F Vegeta as my lead, and I don't remember what his leader skill is, but I can imagine it's not good because I remember it was fucking hard, and I had... The only other SSR that I had at the time was the Int Vegito, and I believe the Starter Pack Gohan, the STR one, the one that you used to feed into LR. Not sure, but I think that was it. I remember I had the SR Trunks and whatnot, and... Let's see, let's take a look at his leader, just for fun. Where are you? There you are. Yeah. Oh no, it's physical type attack up by 30%. Yeah, and I had like ints and STRs in there. I remember I would always bring like any Vegeta card as my friend, so it was bad. It was very bad. But anyways, I'll see you guys on whatever video I make next.